online classes. Today we are going to start with our Unit 3. We are going to start with our poem. The title of the poem is My Shadow. It is a class 5th poem. So students, we are going to start with this with our first stanza, students. I have a little shadow that goes in and out with me, and what can be the use of him is more than I can see. So, in first stanza, the poet is saying that he has a little reflection of him, which is the shadow that follows him everywhere he goes. What does the shadow does? He goes everywhere with him. Now, here the poet is not able to understand the use of shadow except that the shadow follows him everywhere. As we know, students, our shadow follows everywhere. Isn't it, students? Now we'll go to the second stanza, students. He is very, very like me from the heel up to the head, and I see him jump before me when I jump into my bed. Here the poet is saying that the reflection is totally like poet from head to toe. So here what poet is saying? The poet is saying that the shadow is totally like the poet from head to toe. And whenever he goes to sleep, his reflection jumps or hooks into the bed before him. So what did the reflection do, students? Whenever the poet goes to sleep, the reflection jump or hooks into the bed before him. Now we go to the next stanza, students. The funniest thing about him is the way he likes to grow, not at all like proper children, which is always very slow. In this stanza, the poet finds it's very funny or strange the way shadow increases in size. The shadow goes immediately, whereas children take time to grow up. As you know, human beings take time to grow. Now we go to the next line, students. For he sometimes shoots up the taller like an India rubber ball, and he sometimes gets so little that there is none of it at all. Here the poet is comparing the shadow with Indian rubber ball because the rubber ball bounces up and down. Similarly, shadow grows big and small, and sometimes the shadow becomes so tiny means here small, or small that seems like nothing is there. Next line. One morning, very early, before the sun, I was up the rose and found the shiny dew on every buttercup. What happened one morning, students? One morning, the poet woke up before everyone, even before the sun. And what he saw? What does the poet saw? He saw drops of water on yellow flowers. Children, you must have also seen drops of water, isn't it, students? On the flower early in the morning. If not, try waking up early in the morning and see the drops on the flowers. But my lazy little shadow, like an errant sleepy head, had stayed at home behind me and was fast asleep in bed. So what happened? Here? Sorry, students. Here, what poet is saying? Poet is saying that in morning his shadow become lazy and bad one who wants to sleep more. The poet is saying when in morning he was out, shadow remains at home and was sleeping in the word meanings related to this poem. India rubber ball, a ball that can bounce very high. It is a ball that can bounce. Bounce means it goes so up. It goes on a very high pitch. So that is a India rubber ball. What do you mean by buttercup? A yellow flower. It is a name of a flower, a yellow colored flower. Errant means bad. Errant sleepy head. Completely inattentive means who is going on sleeping and they are so lazy. So they are known as sleepy head. Who are lazy in getting up in the morning. Now we will go to the next part, that is the question answers. Who do you think your shadow looks like? I think my shadow looks exactly like me. As we know, students, shadow looks exactly as we look. So the next question, why do you think your shadow jumps into bed before you can? Here, the shadow is not a physical thing, as you know, and it appears faster than light. It is because of that my shadow jumps into the bed before I can. So what does the shadow do? The shadow is not a physical thing. That you know very well, students. It appears faster than light. It is because of that my shadow jump into bed before I can. Now we go to the next question. What time of the day do you think it is when your shadow is the tallest and why? So in morning the shadow is taller, or in afternoon or night? Tell me, students. So let's discuss. Our shadow is the tallest in morning. It is because the sun rays are slanting at the time of sunrise. Okay, students. Read the lines from the poem and answer the following. You have to read the lines, students. Okay? He is very like me, from the heels up to the head. Who does he refer to? He refers to the shadow. Who does me refer to? Me refers to the poet. Why are he and me alike? He and me are alike because they look exactly like each other. Now we go to the next question. Work in pairs. You have to work in pairs and discuss the following. What would you do if a dog chases you? What do you do? Students, what do you do? If a dog chases me, I could not run and instead walk slowly. You're going to walk slowly. If dog is chasing you, just walk slowly. The next question is, you have forgotten your homework copy at home. If I could have forgotten my homework copy at home, I could apologize to my class teacher about it. So, if you have forgot your notebook at home, you have to say sorry to your teacher. Next time I will not do it again. If I am alone in my room and lights go out, I could light a candle. If there is an cut in the electricity, what you are going to do? You are going to light a candle. next part is the poem that you read out is so lovely. Here, that will come. I know the street which he lives on. Here, which will come. I like reading books that have picture in it. Here, that will come. The old lady who I met in your house is my neighbor. Whom? The right answer is whom. The next question, complete this description by answering the question below. What do you think is the name of dog? Why is she called that? What color is she? Do you think she is friendly? What does she like to eat? Write a few lines on Mithu and his little dog named Shadow. Mithu is a very shy boy. He is 10 years of age. Mithu has a cute dog named Shadow. Mithu likes to call her Shadow as she always follows Mithu. Whenever he goes, wherever he goes, she is white in color. She is very friendly and loves her neighbor. She always enjoys eating chicken and leftover bones. As you know that dogs, everyone like chicken, leftover bones, eggs, etc. Here some words are given: smoke, shadow, fish, bush. When the sun shines, I can see my shadow right in front of me. When I walk, my shadow walks. When I hook, my shadow hooks. When I jump, my shadow jumps. And when I stop, my shadow stops. So we have completed with the exercise, students. Thank you, students. See you in the next video. Till then, stay home, stay safe.